Today is a collective read, so I ask that you guys come in, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I ask that you guys come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you come in and hit that like button. Excuse me, everyone, but I was finishing up my yogurt that I sprinkled some granolas in, which is one of my favorites to eat on as a snack or just a little something before I make me some for breakfast. Okay, so let's talk about God's rich. How, people think being rich is just only mean money. Now when it come down to God's rich. When God brings you to that rich place, it's going to hit differently in many ways. And I'm going to tell you how the fulfilling of God's rich versus just being rich. Okay? So, let's talk about it. Cuz when God show you that you are rich, it's going to be true. It's not going to have any, manipulation behind it, any tricks or antics behind it, confusion behind it. I'm going to tell you all the ways that God is going to show you how you're rich just for in his when he blesses you to be rich. It's not just going to be with money. Okay? First of all, the first thing is going to be true. The first thing that being rich with God is being true to yourself, right? And you receiving the truth all the time, not being lied to, not being taken for granted. That's one of them. Okay, God's love is another rich. And the coin is another being rich in God's eyes. Okay. You standing in your Empress energy makes you rich because the Empress attracts what it is that she wants. She don't chase. Okay? And that's how you put an ending to your broke days. Far as not being able to be confident within yourself, not being able to afford what it is that you want, that you need, not okay, not being able to take risks. Ten of Pentacles. So when God bless you with a Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles is generational wealth. But when God first blesses you with this part of the Ten of Pentacles, it's going to start with you attracting what it is that you want. You being a better you seeing things differently, you allowing God, the Most High, to guide your steps, and you feeling the love from the Most High. Okay? So it's a different type of rich when God grants you the richness. Like no more toxicity in your life. No more delays. No more things feeling like, hey, how you doing? No more of you feeling like things is not going your way or things is unlikely to happen. When God grants you that feeling, or God grants you your riches, you'll be able and ready to take leaps of faith. Okay? Because you're going to know for a fact that God got you. So it's like you're not going to have a problem with moving forward. You're not going to be trying to penny pinch either. Okay, holding on to a dollar because you don't know where your next one is coming. You are in a manifesting stage of receiving everything you want and everything that you desire. You will not feel like, oh, I don't have it, or I'm not gonna have it. You're gonna know that when I step out into whatever it is that I need or want, or whatever it is I need to purchase, it's going to come to you. So it's like when you, okay, so when God show you that you're rich, you will be able to talk to the universe and let them know, like, well, things are slow with my business, if you have your own business, or things is not, where I want it to be. But Father, I want to do this. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to pay this bill on time, or I want to be able to get the kids something for Christmas or their birthday, or I want to be able to go to the store and purchase this food. Boom. When you're rich by the Most High, your wishes will be granted. Your wishes will be granted. You see, all of these wishes, and it may not come in the form that you want it to come, but it's going to show up. Last year, I wasn't really able to do much for my children on Christmas. I wasn't able to really do much, but I was able to do something. Okay. I was happy that I was able to buy each one of my children something for Christmas. This Christmas, I talked to the universe and I told them that I wanted to be able to buy my children something for Christmas, and I want to be able to give to those, that I want to be able to give to. This Christmas, my wishes was fulfilled in every type of way. Okay, I was able to buy my kids what it was that they wanted. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Grand Rising, everyone. Okay, so like I said, this Christmas, I was able to do way beyond what I wanted to do. I bought all my kids something for Christmas, and I bought other people. I was able to buy other kids something for Christmas, and I actually felt good about it. And I was able to get everything that I wanted, and I had a beautiful Christmas. But my funds was basically more than enough for what I wanted to do for Christmas. Okay, and I was able to buy other people kids for Christmas as well. So when God show you that you're rich, he makes you feel good in every way possible. Like riches does not just mean money. A lot of people think it's just mean money. No, when it come down to God, baby, you're rich in every way possible. You'll attract what it is that you want and need. Your needs will be met when you're rich and the Most High God have gave you these riches. Your wishes will always be fulfilled. Your investment is investing in yourself and having faith in God. That's your investment. Okay. And when you having faith in God and showing love in the world, that's when you receive your riches from the Most High God, and that love from the Most High God. See, it's an overflowing pour of riches. It's just not money. It's love. It's balance. It's prosperity. It's persevering. It's a lot of things that you're being granted with when it come down to your riches with the Most High God. Things in your life actually move forward at a decent pace. Like you can see the change happening into your life. You can see things getting better and getting greater, and you're not being left out in the cold by anyone. And on top of that, if someone is like, if God have removed someone out of your life, it don't even bother you. Not for, like, when it come down to people that don't serve you, it doesn't even bother you anymore, because it's like, God is going to, knows best for you. So if God removed you, then that means you want best for me. You feel me? So also you got, yeah. So if you have been dealing with some endings with your emperor, okay, you've been dealing with some endings with your emperor, I feel like you're about to receive some new beginnings with your emperor. Okay, like you and your emperor had to go through some endings. For some of y'all, if you're in this emperor energy, being a boss, being grounded, like the endings that you was going through within whatever it was that you were doing, or far as your job, your finances, things like that. You went through some major endings. You're about to have some new beginnings. Okay. And like I said, some of y'all could have just went through an ending with your Emperor. Clarify that. Yes. Y'all decided to put your guard back up to your Emperor. But because y'all feel like this person is a player and they're messing around with other people, so you chose to just end things with this person. Like, walk off from it. I'm not going to argue with you about what it is that you're doing. I'm not going to play like I'm in competition. I'm not. So, yes. And I feel like this could be you, Queen of Wands. You just balancing things out. And that's a part of your riches as well. You knowing your worth. For some of y'all, you know who your Emperor is because God has told you who your ordained spouse is. You and your ordained spouse could have been going through that push and pull. You feel me? That runner chaser dynamic. Y'all could be going through that. Or your Emperor could be in a phase of trying to be a better them when you already in a phase of being a better you. But you realize that even though God told you that this is your Emperor, this is your ordained spouse, you still know that you're not going to allow this person to mistreat you in any type of shape or fashion. And I know a lot of people like, why would someone that God ordained you mistreat you? Because that person got free will. God ain't controlling this person. God just know how this person's heart is. God just know the outcome, what it would be if both of y'all did the work, put in the work, and how things would turn out to be. So God chose this person for you and chose you for that person. But still, we all have free will. And sometimes we tend to self-sabotage, okay? But a lot of y'all is like, okay, I know what I have to do. I know I need to distance myself. And I feel like for some of y'all, this was a test for you guys. And I feel like you passed this test. But the thing is, this is a part of your riches, you knowing your worth. And once upon a time, a lot of y'all didn't know y'all worth. Y'all would be getting up, calling this person like crazy, trying to see where they at, trying to see what they're doing. But you like, no, I know my worth. If I called you, you ain't answer, that's going to be that. If I was entertaining you and you was entertaining someone else, I'm going to remove myself because I know my worth. That is a part of your riches. Knowing your worth is definitely a part of your riches, okay? Also, your ships is coming in. I feel like a lot of you guys been trusting in God and having faith in God that your ships is coming in. And I feel like they are. There's about to be a tower moment in your life. I feel like this tower moment that's about to be in your life is a sudden change, shock, and news. This is not a bad tower. Because you got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords in a reverse. This is stuck energy. This is being stuck in your head or stuck in a situation, feeling like you trapped. This is in a reverse. You're not stuck in your head about anything. You're not trapped with anyone. You know that it's totally up to you to release what don't serve you. It's totally up to you to remove yourself from anything that is not bringing happiness and joy into your life. That's what you're doing. And that's a big part of your riches because God is letting you know that you are definitely on that journey of self-love with personal healing and happiness and knowing what's best for you. That's the biggest part of your riches. When you get in that type of energy, because nothing and no one can stop you from moving forward. Nothing and no one is going to stop you from going after what it is that you know that you deserve. And nothing is going to pull you back into a negative mindset or a toxic connection. That's the big part of your riches. Okay? And you're not sitting in regret about the choices that you made to release people, places, or things that do not serve you. That's the biggest part of your riches. Okay? So when God sends you your riches, it's in different forms. It's in different forms. But God, when He give it to you, He give it to you now. Like I said, for a lot of y'all, it's not just money, but when God do bless you with money, it doesn't come with any confusion. When God bless you, the coin you're on, it doesn't come with any confusion. No, it does not. See, you done put in the work. You know about you done did what you need to do on your personal healing and happiness journey. You are bringing happiness into your life. You have been through the worst, but you did not lose faith in God. And it's not a secret of how much you love him. It's not a secret. You're not worshiping God behind doors. No, you're loving God out in the open. I said outside. So y'all outside with the love of the Lord. I know that's right. Yes. You know, anyone that feel like you're crazy or you tripping about the love that God has for you or the love that you have for God. Some people think you're delusional, but it's like, it's okay because God got some good news for you. God got good news for you. Good news is coming in. And I feel like your life is about to shake up. You don't have to fight anymore because this battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. And I feel like it has already been won. Okay? You've been right there doing whatever you need to do to be a better you. Trusting in God. Allowing God to move. Like allowing God to guide you in order to move forward in life. To be a better you. You've been doing that and you've been showing nothing but love and gratitude to the Most High. And when you're doing that, God is showing you love back. His love is just different. See, his love come with riches, but not just with money. It's a different type of riches that God got for you. See, a lot of people may look at it like, oh, my car is not a 2023 or a 2024, but just remember, you was just walking. You was just walking. God made sure that you got a car, even if it's a 2011, 2004. You got a car. That's God. That's God's type of riches. You ain't on the bus no more. You ain't out there while the snow blizzard hitting you, smacking you in your face. You can literally get in your car, start it up, let the heat come out, and get to the job or wherever you're going safely. That's God riches. God he ain't all about the showboating all the time, but he's going to make sure that you have what you need when you need it. Okay? Those are God's riches. What else? Yes, celebration. See, your celebration with the Most High don't come with heartbreak. It doesn't come with heartbreak. See, a lot of people feel like you got to have the biggest house. No. You got a nice apartment. Remember, once upon a time, you was homeless. Now God done put you in a nice apartment. Very nice. It ain't the, showboat, but it's nice. It's a big step from where you were. That's how God works. Okay, you didn't have a 1 bedroom. Now you in a 2 bedroom or a 3 bedroom. Okay, now you had 1 bathroom. Now you got 1.5 bathroom. Y'all didn't have a basement at first. Now you got a 3 bedroom with a basement and a nice backyard with 1.5 bathroom when you just had a 1 bedroom. That's how God showed it. Them are your riches. Them are your riches from the Most High God. That's how God plants you these riches. You go to the store and your total come out to $25.93, and all you got is $18. And somebody on the side of you walk up and say, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got it, and pay for the whole bill. That's God's riches. That's how rich you are. And then you take that money that you had, you can put it back into your pocket because God blessed you that much. You're that rich. And every time you go to the store, this constantly happens to you, that somebody either putting gas in your car, paying for your groceries, or just paying for your whatnots. This is constantly happening. Or you just, for some of y'all could be readers. And when you get on here, somebody just up and send you a donation, send you $20. That's how rich you are. That's God riches. God is giving you the riches in different ways. I know a lot of y'all like, okay. And when the time comes, see, your riches get better. They get greater. But it's like according to your faith in God. That's what it is. According to your faith, my man. According to your faith in God, your riches get better. See, some of y'all got the faith of a mustard seed. Not me. Not me. My faith is as big as this building. Sometimes I may have a little doubt within me. Like, did I actually see that right? But do I doubt God? No, I don't doubt God. I don't doubt my Father. Sometimes I doubt myself. But my Father tell me, stop doubting yourself. Sometimes I do. I be like, is that right? Did I see that right? Or am I over exaggerating? Am I overdoing my part? Is this not, accurate? And I had to go to God like, because some just don't add up here. But they'll show me like, no, everything is where it's supposed to be. What you are seeing is accurate. I doubt myself sometimes, but I don't doubt God. And I feel like, a lot of people feel like they can do everything on their own, and they can't. When you realize that you is not doing it all by yourself and you don't have to, I'm telling you, calling on God and allowing God to guide your steps is one of the most beautifulest things in the world. So let me tell y'all how God just showed me yesterday about a debate that took place between me and my brother. Right? So, everybody have their different beliefs. Right? Everybody have their different beliefs. But let me show you how rich we was, both of us. How rich the both of us was in this moment. We was having a debate about religions and stuff like that and what people should do and what they should not do. I told my brother, I don't judge anyone's religion. They can believe what they want to believe. They can do as they please in their religion. That's what they choose to do. So my brother, like, you're glorifying Buddha and Mother Mary and Yahshua. I told him, no, I don't give them the glory. He was like, you're treating them as if they're God. I said, I'm not. I had to break that down to him. I don't treat them as if they're God because they are not God. They are chosen beings. And I had to break that down to my brother. I said, they are chosen beings just like I'm chosen. I thank them, but I don't give them the glory. I give my Father the glory because he is the creator. And we are chosen by him. And I broke that down to my brother. I said, how God worked through people. He worked through Mother Mary. He worked through Buddha. He worked through Yahshua. He worked through the ones that are anointed and chosen on this earth. I'm not like, he's like, so you will want people to praise you? I said, no, people don't. I would not want people to praise me. They got to praise the Most High. I said, but I do have my subscribers that thank me for helping them get on their journey and helping them get closer with God. He was like, you don't feel like that's wrong? I said, no, that's not wrong. That's the same thing with Yahshua. When he was teaching, people were thanking him for the knowledge that they were receiving from him. I still thank him right now for the knowledge that I received from him. So we had a big debate about it. Big debate. I worked up a sweat, baby, putting out my point. He worked up a sweat, putting out his point. But I told him before he walked out that door, I said, do you know what we both had in common, though? And he looked at me. I said that we both love God. And he started laughing and smiling. He said, oh, you make me sick sometimes. But he said, you're right. At the end of the day, out of everything we said, our mutual agreement was that we both love God. We both cherish him. We both give him the glory. And we both believe in him and have faith in him. That was the mutual agreement. Everything else we did not agree with, but that we did. And when I told him that, see, that was the riches within us right there. We understood who God was in our life. Even though we had a debate about Yahshua and Mother Mary and the Ascended Masters or whatever, and who they are and what they supposed to do, and me, because I told my brother, I get what you're saying. You do have a lot of people that glorify Yahshua as if he is God, and he is not. And I told my brother, I said, I think it's the most craziest thing on earth, because right there, smack dead in your face, it says Yahshua is the Son of God, but yet people still call him God. They say this all day, every day. And my brother was like, yes, because it makes no sense. We agreed on that too. I said, but you can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. Okay, and that's what Yahshua was doing. He was leading them to water, but he can't make them drink. He also told people not to glorify him, not to worship him. And we're not supposed to, because he's not God. He's the Son of God, and he spoke the word of God, and he was guiding us to build a relationship with God. You feel me? That's what Yahshua was doing. But we give the glory to the Most High, and we thank Yahshua. We thank Mother Mary. We thank Buddha. We thank the Archangel. We thank the universe for all of their help and support that they have been giving us, on our journey. But the glory goes to the Most High. It goes to Yahweh, because he is the creator. That communication that we have with the 5D and the 3D is created by God. The world and the universe is created by God. Okay? When you're born on this earth, you're on earth. When you leave this earth, you go to the universe. Okay? You go to heaven. There's a time and place for everything, and God created that as well. So you must give the glory to him. And you give thanks to the universe. You give thanks to your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to talk to my brother about a lot of things, and we had a debate. But like I said, at the end of that debate, the most important thing that I noticed, that we both love God. And that was without a doubt. We both loved him. We both cherished him. We both glorified him. And we both had faith in him. And I made sure when my brother walked out that door that I showed him that point right there. I said, out of everything we made a disagreed about, we both love God. And he started smiling. And that's the most important thing right there. That's why I tell people I don't judge about nobody's religion. Because at the end of the day, we both trust God. We both believe in him. We both have faith in him. And if you don't want to believe then in the universe, and you don't want to believe in your ancestors or Mother Mary and Yahshua, if you choose to not do that, then I'm going to let God deal with you on that level. But the fact that you do trust in God is very important to me. You believe in him and you have faith in him. And that is part of your riches. That's me and my brother's riches. Because after all we said, we love God. And that was the major part of our riches right there. We've had faith in him, big faith in him. We trusted in him. We still do. And we both recognize, since we've been on a journey with him, our life has been moving accordingly. Our life has become more peaceful, more happier. Why? Because we both love God. We both give God the glory. And that's the biggest part of our riches. We both allow God to guide us. We ask God to guide our steps. This is what we both do. We both are not seeing turmoil anymore. And we're both stuck to God like glue. We both are. That's what we both recognize. And that's the biggest part of our riches right there. Because God is a merciful God. He is a loving God. And he is a protector. Touch not my anointed. You're not going to touch the ones that love me and worship me and that's faithful and grateful for me. See, and a lot of people think your riches only has something to do with money. No, your riches is when you can have a bond with God and trust in his plan. And everything you want and desire comes to you. Maybe through other people or however it do. But you understood the assignment of what you can do with the Most High when you trust in the Most High. And that right there make you rich than anything. I'm going to show y'all. That right there make you rich. Look at that. That right there makes you rich. See that? The 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. That right there make you rich. And when God is ready to grant you this 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, you gonna really know this. See, this gonna be the funyuns. This gonna be the funyuns, but it's gonna be more with it. It's gonna be you rich and how to stay rich. God is gonna teach you. See, he's gonna always prepare you for what's next. Okay? And see, this right here, this 10 of Pentacles is creating generational wealth, breaking generational curses. You're breaking the curses. And you're creating this wealth for your bloodline. And God is showing you the path to do this. See, right now you're receiving equal give and take. And once upon a time, you weren't receiving nothing. You see how this man is giving to everybody else but you. But see, the scale is over you because things got to be balanced in your life. And the burdens got to be released. And you must go through a new beginning. And that is coming towards you fast. And you're not repeating the past because the Most High God is moving you forward, away from everything and anything that do not serve you. That's what God is doing. That is the biggest part of your riches. And then when you get in this type of energy and you go through your Job season and you go through your Joseph season of being betrayed by family and friends and Job being everything being taken away from you because your faith is going to be tested. God knows your heart. He do. But see, you always have people. Okay, first of all, Job went through what he went through because the devil told God that Job did not love him. He only loved him for the worldly things he had. So God told the devil, okay, take it from him. Because God had to show the devil, Job loved me. He loved me. And he gonna love me whether he got it or not. And the devil told God, well, no, he only love you because of what you can do for him and what have you done for him. So Job went through his season of everything being taken away from him. I mean everything. His riches faded away. Job had good money. Job had land. Job had sheep. He had food. He had everything. Everything got taken away from him, even his children. Everything. He even got sick. But every day that he went through what he went through, he prayed to God. And then he had family and he had some friends that come up to him and tell him, 55, you still talking about you love God. What did you do? Why did you go through all this? God is punishing you for something that you did. And Job said, I didn't do nothing. He said, I didn't do nothing. But them friends was like, so you still worshiping God? He said, yes. I still love him. And I'm asking him to guide me through whatever this is that I'm going through. I still believe in him. And see, some of y'all going through y'all Job season. Things got taken away from you to see, was you going to turn your back on God? Some of y'all have lost children. Y'all have. That was a part of your Job season. Some of y'all have lost your homes. Some of y'all have lost your your job. Some of y'all have been living in your cars and living in shelters and laying in other people's houses and following their rules. Some of y'all, like me and my kids got separated. Like, I'm living one place and my kids living another. That's part of my Job season. My kids actually was removed from me in a household. Why? Because we lost our home. We did. We lost our home. And when I came here where I am, my kids went a whole nother place. They didn't go to no DCFS or no shit like that. Because my babies are older. And I'm a mother that provides for her children. But they did get, we don't live in the same place. I don't wake up with my children in the house like I used to every day. And for a long time, that broke my heart every day. Every day that I woke up, we cooked breakfast together. We did things together in my household. I did that with my children. We have beautiful memories. I got beautiful memories with my children. But when I started going through my Job season, I did not have a job anymore. God removed me from my job. I didn't quit my job. My job did not fire me. I was removed from the schedule. And I started working on my business because God guided me to start doing what I felt that I always want to do. So I started working on my business. And then I was getting my unemployment for not working, and I was trying to pay my rent to my landlord. My landlord told me, I don't want your rent. I just want you to move. And the fact that I couldn't find another place, I was still there. So now it's time to go to court. I don't want an eviction on my name. So landlord say, hey, you just gonna have to go. If you leave this day, we don't have to worry about court. We just gonna leave it at that. And I had to leave. I had to pick up and I had to go. And I was so hurt because you couldn't tell me that I wasn't walking out of that house and walking into another. You couldn't tell me that I was. And I had this one particular person in my ear. You study talking about God gonna do it for you. God gonna make this happen. What you gonna do? That's all they kept saying. What you gonna do? What you gonna do for you and your kids? That's what you need to be worried about. You study talking about what God gonna do. That's what I was hearing. And this is somebody, you know what's crazy? That this person was saying this to me because I had to tell her, didn't God help you? Weren't you just homeless? Now, ain't you living in your own place now? Weren't you just living with other people? I had to tell her that. She said, yeah, he came through for me. But look, it's you and your kids. But yet, me and my kids separated. They went this way, I went that way. Yes, we still talk on the phone. Yes, we see each other all the time, but we don't wake up in the same house together like we used to because we are all living under somebody else's roof. And guess what? Did I turn my back on God? No, I did not. You know why? Because it could be worse. We could be living in a car. It's freezing cold outside. It's like 13 degrees. We could be going from shelter to shelter. We could be, but we're not. We're not going to shelter to shelter. We all living under somebody else's roof, but we all are safe. And we are thankful and grateful that God made a way to where we have a roof over our head. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. And and like I said, even my dogs got taken away from me. When I had to move up out of my house, everybody, if you are my subscriber and you've been my A1 day one, you know how I am about my dogs. Y'all know it. If you are my A1 day one, you know that I had a cat named Tigaboo that got killed. One of my dogs killed him. Broke my heart. My dog Pep. They was fighting all the time. And he wound up killing my cat. And I was mad at Pimp for a long time. I didn't feed him or nothing. I would buy the food and my kids had to feed him. But I wouldn't feed him. I wouldn't pet him. I wouldn't do nothing. And one day I was walking past, my kids was taking my dog out to use the bathroom. And when I looked at him, his ribs were showing because he wasn't eating the food because he knew that he had broke my heart. And I had been crying all day. Every day, I'm crying about my cat. So if you are my A1 day ones, you know that I am an animal lover. And when I moved up out of my house, when I had to leave that house, I had to take my dogs to a shelter. Yeah. I had to take my dogs to a shelter. That broke my heart. Broke my heart. But I look at it, I don't want another dog. I don't. I may give me a cat, but I don't want another dog. That tore me down right there. Right now, I don't want them. I may give me a cat when God bless me with my new home. And that's a big may. That's a big may. Because I am an animal lover and I have my animals for years. I take care of my animals. My animals is like my children. They are raised up like my children. They listen, they obey, they do everything that they are supposed to do as my babies. And I don't allow no one to hurt them, mistreat them, or none of that. You will not come in my house and hurt one of my babies. Your ass will get put the fuck out. Okay? And we can go there about my babies. So if you know me, then you know. But I went through my Job season, and the Job season ain't nice. But it's still a part of my riches. You got to release the old to receive the new. And I look at it like, my dogs couldn't go where I'm going. What God had for me. I had to release them. My kids and I had to have a different mindset before God blessed us with the new. We have to accomplish things before God bless us with the new. And that's how God do it. You are rich in different shape, forms, and fashion. I am rich. You can't tell me that I ain't. Because I know what the universe love feel like. And I know what God's love feel like. And that makes me rich. I'm rich in wealth too. My money is coming from when the time is right, it's going to be presented to me. I'm rich in good health. I'm rich and moving forward. I'm rich in my mindset. I'm rich in a lot of ways. And I accept them riches that God got for me. And it gets greater. It gets better in time. And that's fine. Because I do know that my life is totally different. And I do know that I know my worth way better than I did years ago. 4 years ago. The shit I was letting happening 4 years ago, you ain't finna dare pull that shit on me now. I would stop fucking with you so fast that you would think I'd never care about you. Never care, because I would stop talking to you. I would stop socializing with you. And I don't even gotta block you to do that. I will remove my energy from you because I have a beautiful heart and you will not fuck over me. And don't try to play me like I'm stupid. See, back then, 4 years ago, I allowed those type of things to happen because I love people so much. I always saw the good in them. I always felt like they would do better. But God showed me this is your personal healing and happiness journey. You need to stop allowing people to do this to you. People can only do what you allow them to do. They fucking over you because you're allowing them to fuck over you. That's what my Big J showed me. If you didn't want them to hurt you no more, you will stop them from hurting you. And sometimes that means you have to remove your energy from them in order for them to stop. You don't go back to people that's constantly trying to play on you and make you think that they're doing one thing when they're not. They trying to talk sweet, they trying to talk nice, but their action is showing you something totally different. See, this is a thing I've learned. When a person feel like they got you back they go back to doing the same shit. And that's what they think. See, me personally, I don't dive into things. I give you a check test. That check test gonna let me know, are you really on some real shit with me, or is you on some just trying to get me back in your energy and you go back to doing whatever it is you want to do. I do the check test because the check test is going to let me know, can I move forward with you, or do I need to continue to stay away from you? And you may wonder like, oh, damn, I called her, she ain't answer, because I did my check test. And my check test showed me that you still on the same bullshit. And I need to stay away from you. You can't get my energy. You can't get my love. You don't deserve it. Because you still on that bullshit of thinking that you can play me. And see, 4 years ago, they could. Not today. And that's all due to God's riches. What he showed me, what he told me, and how he's been guiding me. I had to learn to be a better me. And that's all with God's riches. And if I have to cut people off and cut people out, I ain't got no problem with doing it. It don't matter who you are. Because you will not play on me. You will not mistreat me. You will give me the same love and respect I'm giving you. And if you can't do that, then I don't need to be around you. And that goes for anyone, including my mama. If my mother is being toxic, or my father, or my aunt, or my uncle, my sister, my brother, if they are not showing me the love and respect I'm showing them, if they ain't showing up for me the way I show up for them, I shall distance myself. And I'm going to stop showing up. And I'm going to stop showing out. Because y'all don't move like that for me. Why should I give you more love than you ready to give to me? No. So this is all about knowing your worth, following your intuition, and allowing the universe to guide you, especially during during your time of personal healing and happiness journey. You are rich if you are receiving God's help in hand, God's guidance. You are rich when you allowing the Most High to guide your every footstep on this journey here. You are already rich when you allowing your ancestors to help you break these generational curses. You are already rich when you're receiving the help from the universe, when you're calling on Archangel Michael to remove you from people, places, and things that don't serve you, when you're asking Mother Mary to help you get through these childhood wounds, when you're asking Buddha to help you go towards your prosperity and your abundance, clear the path for you. You are rich when you're really putting in the work, when you're paying attention to the signs that God is showing you. God say, go left, don't go right. And you take that and you go left. See, when you went left, you just stopped yourself from going through a major accident, because had you went right and turned that corner, somebody was going to smack your car. But see, you listened to God. And when you went left, you went straight home. That's rich. That's rich by the Most High. Because your life can be so peaceful, so balanced, if you're allowing the universe to help you on this earth. Okay? Give glory to the Most High. Worship the Most High. And you give thanks to the universe, because your ancestors and the ascending masters and your spirit team, they are helping in your daily life activity if you are calling on them and asking them to help you. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day. Have a nice one.